Don't ask Tom Hardy about his sexuality. During a press conference at the Toronto International Film Festival on Sunday, a reporter from LGBT news outlet Daily Extra asked about his new movie, Legend.
I don't find it difficult for celebrities to talk about their sexuality. Are you asking me about my sexuality?
Sure.
Why?
Tom Hardy has a unique way of handling interviews, often showing he doesn't care about typical questions. His laid-back attitude and blunt responses make him stand out, leaving both interviewers and fans surprised. But what makes him so comfortable with being so direct, even when others might hold back? Let's explore why Tom Hardy uses this boldness in his interviews and the hidden reasons behind it. His shocking confession stuns everyone. At the grand unveiling of The Dark Knight Rises, Tom Hardy surprised everyone with his straightforward reply to a journalist. Hardy's direct manner is equally engaging, whether he's on screen or off. In one instance, he playfully critiqued the journalist's line of questioning. On another note, Hardy revealed that he added 25 kilograms of muscle to embody Bane, intensifying the character's presence. During a press tour, Hardy snacked casually, with Leonardo DiCaprio joining in, transforming the interview into a relaxed get-together. This change of pace demonstrates how Hardy effortlessly turns professional situations into fun ones. Notably, Tom and Leonardo developed a strong bond during the shooting of Inception, sharing a love for acting and snacks. But what shocking confession did Tom Hardy make during that same press tour that left everyone speechless? Stay tuned as we uncover the surprising truth behind his off-screen persona. Hardy's relaxed approach likely comes from his theater days, where improvising is crucial. In a casual moment during an interview, Hardy wiped his nose, portraying a laid-back attitude reminiscent of a playful child. What will he do next? Talking about the combat scenes in The Dark Knight Rises, Hardy mentioned, "Christian Bale is someone you wouldn't want to upset, so we carefully worked out those scenes." Interestingly, Hardy's calm demeanor during interviews starkly contrasts with the fierce characters he plays, showcasing his broad acting skills. On The Jonathan Ross Show, Hardy candidly discussed his past involving car thefts with a nonchalant attitude. "There was one car, but actually, there were a few more," Hardy confessed. How many cars did he take? Several. Interestingly, Hardy's tough past and encounters with the law have enriched his raw and impactful acting style. In another interview, Hardy mentioned always carrying a handgun, a hotel room key, and a Snickers bar. His unpredictable actions make every interview unforgettable. Hardy once fell asleep during an interview, proving that even heroes need rest. Interestingly, Hardy's intense filming schedules often lead to tiredness, showing his dedication to his roles. When asked about politics, Hardy skillfully sidestepped the questions, clearly more interested in entertaining than engaging in political debates. Hardy's adept evasion of political questions has become a playful challenge among interviewers. "What's your opinion on the chaotic political landscape?" Hardy responded, "That's beyond my concern." In another interaction, Hardy and Idris Elba shared a humorous exchange. When asked about his envy towards fellow actors, Hardy humorously declared, "I'm gay," leaving Elba and the audience confused. Interestingly, the playful interactions between Hardy and Elba stem from their long friendship and mutual respect. Hardy's portrayal of Bane was noted for its depth, and he once shared that his performance drew inspiration from real-life fighter Bartley Gorman and Darth Vader. When a journalist attempted a Bane impression, Hardy's reaction made the interviewer uneasy. "You only adopted the dark. I was born in it," the journalist tried. "You really went for it. I will give you that," Hardy replied with a smile. During a conversation with Jessica Chastain, Hardy impulsively decided to adopt a stray dog they found on their way to the studio, showing his love for animals. Interestingly, Hardy is a dedicated animal lover and frequently adopts stray dogs he finds, giving them new homes. When asked if he prefers dogs over people, Hardy responded, "Absolutely, except for a few special individuals," laughing. In another laid-back scene, Hardy enjoyed a cup of tea, showing that even tough individuals appreciate refined moments. Interestingly, Hardy often brings his own tea to interviews, preferring the comfort of a familiar flavor to stay composed during hectic schedules. "It's a small cup to make you appear larger," the interviewer joked. Hardy chuckled and replied, "Time to curl those little fingers." On Alan Carr's Chatty Man Show, Carr playfully compared Hardy's series Taboo to Game of Thrones, teasing about the BBC's reluctance towards R-rated content. "How risque can taboo be compared to Game of Thrones?" Carr inquired. Hardy answered, "It's less risque than Game of Thrones. The BBC doesn't allow that level of risque content. No stabbing or cannibalism allowed." Interestingly, Hardy not only acted in, but also co-created Taboo, challenging television norms and displaying his talents beyond acting. Photographs of Tom Hardy on set were published, showing him seemingly out of character. When asked about this, Hardy humorously replied, "Look, it was all just for fun. None of it was meant for the screen." Interestingly, Hardy's method acting often involves him fully embracing his roles, sometimes making it hard to distinguish between his real life and his characters. His commitment to each role is evident both on and off the camera. Tom Hardy's approach to life and acting is refreshingly straightforward. His ability to flip a professional setting into a fun, casual hangout is a testament to his personality, one that blends intense dedication with a carefree spirit. From munching on snacks during interviews to adopting stray dogs, Hardy's actions speak volumes about his character. His friendships with co-stars like Leonardo DiCaprio and Idris Elba also highlight a man who values deep connections and a good laugh. Now that we've seen Hardy's surprising stories and fun moments, let's look into his early life and the struggles that shaped who he is today. From troubled teen to Hollywood star. Moreover, Hardy's diverse roles, from the intense Bane to his casual appearances on talk shows, demonstrate a versatility that many actors strive for, but few achieve. His theater background, with its emphasis on improvisation, has clearly shaped his ability to adapt and shine in various settings, whether it's on a movie set or during a laid-back interview. Tom Hardy's story is one of transformation and authenticity. From his days of youthful indiscretions to becoming a beloved figure in the acting world, his path reflects growth in the ability to connect with a wide audience. His spontaneous nature, whether in adopting animals or joking during interviews, along with his commitment to his craft, makes him a standout personality in Hollywood. Whether he's discussing his past misdeeds or sharing a light moment over tea, Hardy brings a genuine quality that makes each of his appearances memorable and endearing. Tom Hardy was born on September 15, 1977 in the Hammersmith area of London. Growing up in East Sheen, a suburb in southwest London, he had a creative backdrop from the start. His dad, Edward Hardy, was a novelist and comedy writer, and his mom, Anne, a painter of Irish descent. This environment, full of art and freedom, later nudged him toward acting. Tom's early days, though, were anything but smooth. During his teenage years, he faced serious struggles with substance abuse and delinquency. He's openly talked about how, as a teen, he had already tangled with alcohol and drugs, leading him down a rough path of addiction. He even got expelled from school and was arrested once for joyriding with a gun. Despite these rocky times, acting became his refuge, helping him navigate through the toughest parts of his youth. Tom's schooling was a bit all over the place. He went to several schools, like Tower House School, Reed School, and Duff Miller Sixth Form College, where he was known for his rebellious streak. It wasn't until he got into drama that he started to find his footing. He studied at Richmond Drama School and then the Drama Centre London, drawing inspiration from actors like Gary Oldman, who he considers his acting hero. Oldman's impact is clear in the depth and intensity Tom brings to his roles. Though his talent was clear from the start, Tom's early acting career was often overshadowed by his personal issues. By his mid-20s, he was deep in his addiction battles. It wasn't until a major breakdown in 2003, which ended with him collapsing on London streets, that he decided to get help. Rehab followed, and it was during this time that he began to turn his life and career around. Since then, he's been vocal about his past, using it to fuel his commitment to stay sober and focused on his career. Even while struggling with addiction, Tom's acting career was picking up. He won a modeling competition on a British TV show in 1998, which led him to sign with an agency. His acting debut came in 2001 with the miniseries Band of Brothers. That same year, he snagged a role in Ridley Scott's war film Black Hawk Down. Though his performances were praised, his personal battles made it tough for him to fully seize these opportunities. Post-rehab, Tom's career really started to bloom. He gained critical acclaim in theater, shining in plays like In Arabia, We'd All Be Kings in Blood. His theater work won him the Evening Standard Theater Award for Outstanding Newcomer. Around this time, he also landed key roles in British TV, playing Bill Sykes in Oliver Twist and Heathcliff in Wuthering Heights. These roles cemented his reputation as a versatile actor. After overcoming tough personal challenges, Hardy's hard work in acting took him to new levels, both in his career and personal life. Hardy's bold role transformations. Despite success on stage and TV, it was his film work that turned him into a well-known figure. His standout role was in 2008's Bronson, where he played the notorious British prisoner Charles Bronson. Tom underwent a major physical transformation for the role, gaining a lot of weight and diving deep into the character, earning widespread acclaim for his dedication. This role opened doors to more high-profile film roles, including in Inception, where he played Eames in Christopher Nolan's thriller. This role introduced him to a global audience and started a rewarding partnership with Nolan. Tom's career soared with several critically acclaimed roles following. He played the villainous Bane in The Dark Knight Rises, another Nolan project, which required yet another intense physical change. His portrayal of Bane, with a unique voice and formidable presence, became a highlight of the film. That same year, he starred in Lawless, playing a bootlegging brother during Prohibition-era America, showcasing his broad acting range. Throughout his career, Tom has been known for his deep commitment to his roles, whether that's changing his body, altering his looks, or picking up new skills, to bring authenticity to his performances. This dedication has won him not just critical acclaim, but also admiration from his peers in the film industry. Tom's personal life also saw significant changes. He became a dad in 2008 when his son, Louis, was born from his previous relationship with Rachel Speed. Fatherhood has been a major part of his life, helping him stay focused on staying sober. In 2014, he married actress Charlotte Riley, whom he met while working on Wuthering Heights. They've since had more kids, and Tom often talks about how family life has given him stability and a sense of direction. Beyond acting, Tom is also known for his charity work. He actively supports causes related to homelessness, veterans issues, and environmental protection. His involvement in charities like the Prince's Trust and Help for Heroes reflects his empathy for others, rooted in his own tough experiences. As Tom's career moves forward, he continues to take on challenging roles. In Mad Max Fury Road, he stepped into the iconic role of Max Rokitansky, delivering a stoic yet emotionally charged performance. The film was a huge hit, bolstering his status as a leading Hollywood actor. He then played both of the infamous Cray twins in Legend, showcasing his ability to handle dual roles in the same movie. His versatility shines through in every project he undertakes. In recent years, Tom ventured into producing, co-creating the series Taboo, where he also stars. The show, set in 19th century London, lets him dive into darker, more complex stories. He also starred in Dunkirk, another Nolan collaboration, and Venom, playing the anti-hero Eddie Brock. The success of Venom led to a sequel, Venom: Let There Be Carnage. Tom Hardy's life story from a troubled youth to a celebrated actor showcases his resilience and talent. His openness about his struggles, combined with his relentless drive for excellence in acting, has made him one of the most respected actors of his generation. As he continues to embrace new challenges, both in his professional and personal life, Tom Hardy remains a compelling figure in the entertainment world. As Hardy's path continues, other celebrities also face close attention on their private lives, bringing up big questions about personal identity. Celebrities caught in the spotlight. Many celebrities find themselves at the center of public discussions, often focusing on their personal lives and including talks about their sexual orientation. These talks highlight the clash between what the public expects and their right to privacy, putting many in tough spots. Take Russell Brand, for example. Over the years, Brand has faced various accusations that caught the public's eye. These included claims of inappropriate behavior, which stirred significant online reactions. People often examined his relationships closely, with some accusing him of crossing lines during his intimate relationships. He has publicly denied many of these accusations, arguing that his past promiscuity has led to unfair assumptions about his character. Tom Cruise has also dealt with rumors about his sexuality throughout his career. Having been married 3 times, his relationships have been a hot topic in the media. Despite his denials, the rumors have lingered for years. In interviews, Cruise has shared his frustration with the ongoing speculation, stating that he finds it disrespectful to boil his identity down to unfounded rumors. Yet these discussions have trailed him throughout his career. Harry Styles, formerly of One Direction and now a solo artist, has openly supported gender fluidity and the LGBTQ+ community, sparking speculation about his own sexuality. Styles has consistently stated that he dislikes labeling his sexuality, preferring not to box himself into specific categories. This stance has both annoyed and endeared him to various public segments, showing how discussions about identity are shifting today. Freddie Mercury, the iconic Queen lead singer, also dealt with similar scrutiny. During his career, Mercury's sexuality was widely speculated about, though he kept his personal life private. It was only near the end of his life, when he publicly discussed his battle with AIDS, that more focus was placed on his relationships and identity. Mercury is still seen as a figure of strength in the LGBTQ+ community, celebrated for living authentically despite public pressures. Elton John's experience was different. Early in his career, John came out as bisexual and later as gay. His openness was groundbreaking at a time when the entertainment industry was less accepting of diverse sexual orientations. Despite facing significant public scrutiny, he has continued to support LGBTQ+ rights. His story illustrates how the public often views celebrities' sexual orientations and how their openness can affect their careers. Kevin Spacey's situation is more complicated. Spacey faced accusations of misconduct, which also brought his sexuality into public discussions. He had kept his private life out of the spotlight for years, but came out as gay in the middle of the allegations. Critics argued that the timing seemed opportunistic, designed to divert attention from the accusations. This blend of his coming out and the serious accusations impacted his career significantly, leading to cancellations and changes in his professional projects. Ricky Martin faced rumors about his sexuality for years before coming out as gay in 2010. His decision to come out was empowering for many, especially in the Latin music community, where traditional values often stifle such discussions. Martin's openness resonated with his fans and helped shift how sexuality is discussed in Latin American media. Ellen DeGeneres came out as gay during a '90s interview, facing both support and backlash. The controversy temporarily impacted her career, as her sitcom was canceled shortly after. However, she later regained prominence, with her talk show becoming a platform for inclusivity and helping normalize conversations about sexual orientation. Jodie Foster kept her personal life private for most of her career until a 2013 Golden Globe speech where she acknowledged her sexuality. Her speech was introspective yet reserved, showing her reluctance to openly discuss such personal matters despite public curiosity. Kristen Stewart, known for her role in Twilight, faced rumors about her sexuality after her breakup with Robert Pattinson. Stewart later identified as bisexual and spoke openly about her identity in interviews. Her honesty about her relationships and commitment to living authentically have made her a role model for many in the LGBTQ+ community. In sports, figures like soccer player Megan Rapinoe, who is openly gay, have used their platforms to advocate for LGBTQ+ rights and address broader social issues. Rapinoe's public persona and personal life continue to be topics of discussion, reflecting her role as both a sports icon and an advocate. The ongoing scrutiny of celebrities' personal lives reflects a broader societal issue. Public figures often face higher expectations and more intense scrutiny than others. Accusations about their private lives, whether true or false, show a public desire to categorize people, which often overlooks the complexities of human identity. The debate over celebrity sexuality is intensified by their status as cultural icons. Their personal stories often intersect with public debates on morality, freedom, and identity. While some celebrities engage with these topics, others resist or criticize what they see as unnecessary or invasive attention. Is Tom Hardy's interview style just pure confidence, or is he hiding something deeper behind his blunt attitude? Could there be more to his unpredictable nature than meets the eye? Tell us what you think in the comments, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more.